Tammy, and it's time for workout. We won't be doing any jumps, no worries. But look, I have 2 chairs. Who is our special guest today? Let's find out. It's me, Jenny. Yay, welcome. Hi. So come on and sit down. We are going to go through some upper body movements, some lower body movements, and Jenny will be remaining in her seat. She'll show you the seated options, and I will be standing to show you the standing options. So it's really important to just listen to your body, make adjustments whenever you need to, and even if you start out standing, you can always move down to seated and vice versa. So once you start, you're not stuck with anything. Move about, do what's best for you, for your body. This is your workout, and have fun with it, okay? Are you ready? I'm ready. All right, so I'm going to actually start the warm-up standing. Jenny will be seated. And again, if you're standing, have that chair for balance support or a countertop or whatever you usually use. I will use this sometimes, but sometimes it'll get in the way of our visual field for you to see what I'm doing. So sometimes I won't use it at all, but you feel free to always use it if you need to. Okay, here we go. We'll start with our shoulder rolls. So we're just gonna roll your shoulders back. And as you're doing this, bring attention to your abdominals. Pull them in tight. And then bring attention to your spine. Are you either sitting up nice and tall or standing up tall? Either way, you want tall, long spine and tightened abdominals. All right, release those shoulders down, and we're just going to shake our arms out. And then look over to the right. Come back to center. Look over to the left. Come back to center. If you're standing, make sure those knees are slightly bent. We'll look over to the right again, and now nod your head, yes. Being gentle with the movement. Come back to center. Looking over to the left, nodding your head. And come back to center. Good. All right, now taking it into our legs. So if you're standing, you'll do this one foot at a time. If you're seated, you have the option to do both feet at the same time, or just take it one. So we'll lift one foot, lift your heel, and then toe. Heel and toe. So Jenny is showing both feet at the same time. You have the option of one or both. Just do what feels good to you. Release it. If you're doing single and you're standing, switch it. If you're seated, you can switch it if you were doing single, or keep doing both. This gives our ankle that flexion, keeps the range of motion. It's very important for walking, being able to make that full step. Go ahead, release it. And now we'll do one foot at a time. So go ahead, lift your left one and rotate your ankle. Again, as big of movements as possible that feels good for you. Switch your direction. Jenny's showing that you can hold your leg, give you a little more support there. Release it. Other side, lift and rotate. Abs in tight, shoulders back, switch direction. There's always so much to pay attention to, right? And release it down. Good. All right, from here, let's start marching. So you can do your seated march or your standing march, but either way, what's the very same is the abs are in, spine is tall, shoulders are back. All right, good. And we're just stepping lightly. Make sure you're not stomping. We don't want to put any undue pressure on those feet or knees. So just nice and light. Looking good, looking good. Here's 4, 3, 2, and release it. Good. Now, if you're standing, try to take a little bit wider stance, so feet are a little bit wider than your hips, just for stability. Knees slightly bent. What we'll start with is rotations. It's just our upper body. So option one is hands at heart center, and then you glue your thumbs or the sides of your hands right to your sternum. Keep it there. Now we'll rotate over to the right, keeping our hips facing straight ahead. So rotate 4, back to center, 3, back to center, 2, center, release it. Good. Same thing, left side, center. Now as we do this, we're keeping those abdominals in tight. One more. And release. Good. We'll do it again. Option to move those hands behind your head if those shoulders are feeling okay. Rotate again. 4, center. 3, abdominals in tight. 2, and other side. Rotate. So notice my elbow isn't leading in front. It's staying back. I think we have one more. And center. So if that shoulder or if that elbow is coming in front, maybe come back here and keep it in a small range of motion there. It's all about your core. It's not about those shoulders going over. We'll take it down to doubles, so just 2 to the right, and center, to the left, 2, abdominals in so tight, spine stays tall, to the right, for 2, and left, 2, 1 more. Now singles back and forth, and keep your abdominals tight the whole time. Try not to rush through it. So rotate, center, rotate, center. You should feel those abdominal muscles, keeping that tension, really strengthening. This will help with posture. It also helps with stability and balance. One more time, each side. We've got it now. Release. Arms come down, roll your shoulders, shake them out, do whatever feels good. And now we'll do some leg movements. We'll start with that right leg. If you're standing, you can hold on. And hands can go wherever feels good. We'll start with that right leg. Open and close. Open and close. Open and close. One more. Now let's take it to the other side. Open and close. Open and close. Abdominals, don't forget them. Keep them tight. Other side. Here's 4, 3, 2, and other side. 4. Go at your own pace. If you need to slow it down, that's fine. 1 more. Now 2, 2, switch sides. 2, switch sides. 2, switch sides. Good. Singles are next. Here we go. Single, 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 single. Getting some good hip rotation here. Again, going with the range of motion that is available to you today. It might be different than what it was yesterday or what it will be tomorrow. So don't worry about that. Just do what feels good for today. Let's do one more on each side. Release it down. Good. If you're standing, you can kind of shift side to side. Seated, shifting side to side too. All right, now we come into our cross taps. So we'll start with right leg, right arm. You reach across and then come back to center. Reach across, come to center. 2 more like that. Good. And now other side. Now I'm not holding onto the chair anymore, but for you, you can stand in the middle there and it will be fine. Go ahead, switch sides. 4, 3, try to make that diagonal, and switch. 4, 3, 2, Now down to 2 on each side. 2, good. 2, again, same thing, 2. Other side. Now we'll go to singles. Reach, reach. Now shoulders might be kind of tired. You can cross in front of you with those arms lower than your shoulders if you need to. Listen to your body. Figure out what it's telling you. How should you adjust it to fit your needs right now? Here's 4 more. And release it 1 more to even it up. Good. Roll your shoulders. Shake it out. Do whatever feels good. Now we just did 3 moves. We're going to do them again, and we'll layer on a little bit more options, but that's what they are, options. You don't have to do the added piece. Okay? Ready? All right. Let's do it. We'll do those rotations. Hands glued to your sternum or hands at head with elbows wide. All right? Now this time we were doing those rotations, so we'll do that again, but if you want to add a knee lift, that's what we'll add on. So if you're standing, you might want to hold on and rotate. Or if you want to practice balance, you can do that. All right, let's do 2 more. The important thing here is that your spine, other side, stays tall. So you're not bending down to meet that knee. 1 more. You're still staying nice and tall spine. Here we go again, right? Right. And again, go at your own pace. What feels good. Other side. Holding on if you're standing. You don't need to do exactly what I'm doing. Now we'll do 2. Good. 2. You got it. 2. Keep that spine tall. Abs are in. 2. Let's do 2 to the right again. We'll do 2 to the left again. And now we go into our singles, nice and controlled, right and left. So if you're holding on, you don't even need to have that hand at heart center, but you could. It's that rotation, or remember, you don't need to lift that knee at all. It's just an option. Looking good. We have 1 more on each side. And release. Excellent work. That's a lot of ab work. That's going to get you some good balance and stability and posture support. So, yay. Now we're into our leg opening. So this one, and we'll add our arm. So same arm, right leg. 4, 3, 2, switch sides. 4, 3, remember you can hold on if you're standing. Switch sides. 4, 3, 2, switch sides. 4, listen to those hips, go with the range of motion that works for you. Switch sides for 2. Other side. 2. Other side. 2. You got it. Left. 2. Now it's our singles. Single, 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 single. 1 more time each way. Release it. Good. Roll your shoulders. Our cross taps are next. So if you're standing, you're taking a little bit wider stance. And now we reach across. So 4, 3, 2, switching sides. 4, 3, 2, switch sides. 4, 3, 2, other side. 4, down to twos. Remember, you could switch that arm to be a little lower than your shoulder. You could even reach it down, down. Good, again, two, two, reach, reach. Any variation of this is good. And we're going to singles. Here we go. Abdominals, are they still tight? Did you forget them? Pull them in. Reach, reach, reach. We've got 4 more. And 3, 2, and release it. Excellent work. Now just for fun, we'll go back to our leg opening and we'll take it both arms. Now if you need the chair for balance, then don't do both arms. You can do opposite arm and leg. All right? So arms are up, and again, elbows could be lower than your shoulders. Do what works for you. We'll start with that right leg opening. So 4, 3, 2, and now switch legs. 4, 3, 2, down to 2, 2, and 2. Again, if your shoulders are getting tired, bring those elbows lower. Singles. Good. Abs are in tight. I know you were remembering. Here's 4, 3, 2, release it. Excellent work. Shake those shoulders. And then if you're standing, you can go ahead and take a seat. We'll do a little bit of stretching. So sit towards the front of your seat. Your feet are firmly on the floor. We'll take a deep breath in, lifting those arms. And exhale, arms wide. And go ahead, tip and wrap around. Lift your elbows up. Press them towards the front, towards me. And release. Switch your airplane and wrap. Hugging and then lift your elbows, press them towards me. And release, arms drift down. Rolling shoulders again. Take your time with this, breathing deeply. Let this be a nice cool down, a nice stretch. And then hold those shoulders down. Hands can come just resting on your knees. Shoulders stay down, and we'll take our right ear towards our right shoulder. Make sure that left shoulder stays down. Sometimes it wants to creep up. We'll press it down so that we have that nice stretch. Chin slightly down. Making sure you're still sitting up nice and tall. Rotate your chin towards your chest. Come back to center. And then left ear towards your left shoulder. Keeping that right shoulder down. Breathing. And rotate your chin slightly. So you should feel that in the back diagonal of your neck. And rotate that chin all the way towards your chest, seated tall. Very gently, you roll your shoulders back. Just listen to your body. Hold your shoulders down. Gently come back up to center with your chin. We'll look over to the right. And look over to the left. Come back to center. Again, we'll look over to the right this time, nodding up and down. Come back to center. Look over to the left, nodding up and down. Come back to center. arms one more time. Inhale, reaching up, 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 up as high as you can. Exhale down. Excellent work. You did it. Thank you so much for being here and working out. You're doing great things for your body and your brain, so keep it up. See you next time.